Hello everybody, welcome back to the Prog Hat channel. I hope you are doing well and having a good weekend. My start of my weekend began with last night or last evening, which was Friday, a nice family barbecue. That's all I'm going to say. And it was a lot of fun. So today I am looking forward because tonight I'm heading to go see 10cc here in concert tonight. So I am looking forward to that concert. It should be a lot of fun. Basically, I think they're just going to play a lot of their greatest hits. And I'm hoping they'll play some ones that, some deep cuts. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I look forward to that. I might do a review of that concert, and I've been a fan for a long time, ever since I heard I'm Not in Love and the Things We Do for Love on the radio, and I just pretty much instantly became a fan like that, out hearing those radio hits. Now, another reason why I'm making this video is my vinyl finds from last weekend. So I'd like to share those here. Some of these are new. Some of them were picked up at various places, at flea market and wherever I went to go look for some records. This couple of vendors made some really good offers. Like, I'm going to show some records. 5 of them were a dollar each. Then I love the 2 for $1. You just never know. I like digging through those crates and all that. Blowing away all the cobwebs, dusting off all the, ain't no big deal to me, because I can always wash my hands. So the first 2 records here that I'm going to show were 2 for $1. One is Michael Nesman. Trying to see how you I'll just show it. But this is one of his albums with the First National Band. And this was a really nice find. It's really in good shape. Cover's a little bit rough, but that's okay. And part of that deal, 2 for $1, I got another Larry Carlton album, Discovery. He played a lot of guitar work on some Steely Dan and lots of other artists. I can't think of them right now, but I like his solo work. Is it smooth jazz or whatever you want to call it? Yeah, and I love it. I like what he says on the back of this record right here. He says, the past influencing the present, creating the future. Larry Carlton. Great guitar player. So now these next records were $1, and a couple of them were double albums, which was kind of like, whoa, and they're in good shape. Covers are a little bit, but you know, you can wipe them off. One of them is The Best of the Move, which I think it's a bunch of their singles and B-sides. It's a really good compilation to have. I was looking on the back. A few of them are produced by Jimmy Miller and Roy Wood himself. The Move later on became ELO. So this was a nice little comp find. And I heard something moving around in there. I thought, oh, was there something in there I didn't catch? Sometimes I found some really cool stuff. And one of my vinyl finds a long time ago, a John Mayall album that I picked up, these photos fell out of it. I forget how many. I forgot where I put them. I've been wanting to show those. But someone who owned that album saw him in concert, and they took photos of him on stage. Really cool. And so I've been trying to remember where I put them, but they fell out on the album, and I was like, what? This next one is a real classic album by David Crosby. I Could Only Remember My Name. This is a really good record. This was also $1, so it's in really nice shape. Now I took the record out because fixing to put it back in the sleeve that I have for it. Really good album. I'm sure I've seen a lot of people show that one. This next one, I was really excited about finding this. Now I just need Act 1. Preservation Act 2, The Kinks. And I got the Ringwear edition, which is no big deal. The records are in great shape. So all I need now, and I think I can find Act 1 probably at my record store. Act 1 and Act 2 of those, I love those records. One of my favorite songs off of this one, which surprises me that it wasn't much of a, it should have been a big hit. Should have been a #1 hit for him. But it's a catchy pop rock tune called Mirror of Love. Great Ray Davis song. Here's another one I was like, oh wow. For $1 here I found Simply John Fogerty, self-titled. I don't know much about this album, but I look forward to listening to this. Okay, and another album I did not include in this because I did a quick review video on it, but I did find a Steam Hammer album, and I already did a video of it, and that was a really good $3 find. Now these next few records, the seller wanted a little bit more. $5 for this nice copy of Todd Rundgren, Something, Anything. Really in nice shape. My wife was telling me that is this the album that has, I'm not going to go look it up, but she loves the Todd Rundgren song I Saw the Light. That's one of her favorite songs. And a couple of Pat Benatar finds, Get Nervous. These are in great shape. Little dings and all that, but the records are in great shape. I'm a big fan of that song, Shadows of the Night. I remember hearing that song at night on the radio, and it was just, I really enjoyed Pat Benatar. An album that's kind of hard to find around here in really good shape. Her debut album, Pat Benatar, with that big hit. And I think I know why. I think a lot of people hold on to this album, or if they see it, by the time I get there, it's gone, because it's the one that has Heartbreaker, which is a big, big hit. What are we talking about here? I was trying to see when this album came out. 1979. Now, I don't remember the prices of these next albums. No, I do. This one right here. I found another copy of Debbie Harry, Cuckoo, for $1. Now, this artwork is done by the same person who did the artwork for her album EOP, excuse me, Brain Salad Surgery. The same artist, if I remember right. Took me a while. I don't remember the guy's name. 1981, produced by Nile Rodgers and Bernard Edwards. Bernard Edwards, an awesome bass player. I was watching that video with where they're playing Good Times, and those, my goodness, his fingers don't even look like they're moving on the bass. But anyway, this is a really good record. I think I have like 2 or 3 copies of this. I'm a big fan of Debbie Harry, and I don't part with my extras at all. This was a really good, another good find. I think I paid about $3 for this one. This is Count Basie Jam. This is a really good sounding record. It really is. I played this one quite a few times. I cleaned it up a little bit. Haven't gave it the spin clean, but it is so good. A lot of famous jazz artists are on here. You got Ray Brown, J.J. Johnson, Eddie Davis, Zoot Sims, Count Basie himself. I love the Count. Really, really good record on Pablo. That record sounded really, really good. Now I got a couple more left. I haven't busted the seal on this one, but I recently got Bad Brains, their album Against, a band with great funk, metal, reggae. They mix it all in the pot and stir it up. So I'm looking forward to listening to this. This is some kind of, it says that it's some kind of a color, plutonium or something, color edition. And I haven't opened it, but I can't wait to spin it. I like the Bad Brains. I got into the Bad Brains through my daughter. She likes her music a lot. This next one, I didn't know this was on vinyl. For some reason, iTunes stopped selling this on their music store, this album, and took it off, and I only got to buy like 1 or 2 tracks. Wasn't expecting this, but every once in a while I go, hey, let me look under Meatloaf at my record store, see what. And I found Meatloaf, one of my favorite albums by him, Midnight at the Lost and Found. Personally, I love this record. This is produced by the famous Tom Dowd, D-O-W-D. Such great songs on here. Fallen Angel, Priscilla, Midnight at the Lost and Found, and one of my favorites on here, Wolf at Your Door. It's numbered. It's one of these, I'll share some of the details about it. It's a really good Meatloaf album. So I got a couple of Meatloaf records. I do plan to go back and look through there again and see if I can add. I would like to get Bad Out of Hell. Now, I'm not saying that because I want somebody to send it to me. I can do it. I'll get it. But you just say, I know people want to be nice and send stuff, but I just rather go ahead and get it on my own. But this is on Music on Vinyl Meatloaf, and it's limited edition of 2,500 numbered copies on silver and black marble vinyl. And they put the lyrics, sorry about the glare on there, it's not working out. That looks not very good at all, but yeah. So let's check out that vinyl, right? And I'll share what that looks like, because that's really such a good, oh yeah. Really, really cool. Hopefully you can see that very well. So I was really happy. This was on sale too. My favorite record store put this on sale, marked it down, and I'm glad that I found it because, like I said, I'm a fan of this album. And don't know why iTunes, I don't understand iTunes anymore. You can't buy single tracks anymore or albums anymore. I don't know what the deal is. So I kind of gave up with them on stuff. I'm not into having a subscription, but those are just my thoughts. I still have a lot of music on my iTunes library that I still listen to from time to time. Folks, I hope you like this video and my vinyl finds. If there's something that you want to share about one of the records I'm showing, that'd be awesome. I do want to say I thank those who watch and comment and stop by to check out my videos. Greatly appreciated. I appreciate the recent subscribers to this channel. We're getting close to the big 9,000. We'll see what happens. But take care. I hope you have a good weekend, and I'll see you soon.